Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is the MIS Club, and today we will talk about utilizing technology for small businesses. Starting with Mohammad, Amir, we'll talk about co-founder at a Teach Startup and Business Consultant. Then Zahra Turki will take small businesses owner of Saba Home. Then our last speaker, Haya Alabdullatif, founder and CEO at Kharita. At the end, there's the Q&A part. Hope you prepare your questions in the chat. Starting with our first speaker. Starting with first speakers, and Mohammad Amir.
Assalamu alaikum jami'an. My name is Mohammad Amir. First of all, thank you very much for arranging such a wonderful topic, which is more, in demand in the market, and it's, everyone is talking about technology, and then we can see how the technology is helping the people around the world. Just a few things we want to talk first. You guys can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Mohammad Amir. I have around 18 years of experience, and I work in Saudi Aramco. Also, I work in petrochemical, national petrochemical, and now working with one startup from Medina Munawwara, which is we call it Smart Code, Akhtar. And we are developing actually some technologies which can help some businesses, especially the small businesses, and because they need a lot, not the big giants they need, but small companies they need more. So I'm also giving the business development, and also I'm Stashari for business and startups also. Plus we are preparing the feasibility studies and the jadwat and all the things. Okay, so if anything you can't understand in English, just let me know. You can ask. I can speak Arabic also. We can. Okay. So first of all, we have to understand what are the challenges which small businesses they are facing, not the big business, only the small business. First of all, they always have to arrange the cash flow. So they usually have the limited budgets on which they are relying, and they cannot burn the money so quickly, so they cannot go for a long time. So first issue is the cash flow. Second problem they are facing, it's a talented person hiring. So why they cannot hire the talented person? Because more experienced person, they are looking for the high salaries, and also they don't want to join the small group. So they are looking experienced people. They are looking to join the already which is famous companies or big companies. They want to join them. The third thing, mostly which I saw, is the time management. So sometimes you launch something, but it is getting late again and again, or there are the delays. So you are late in the launch of your startup. So it's causing you more money and more failure. And the fourth thing, which is a task management. So usually there's a lot of things you have to do, but it is not well managed. Sometimes you miss something, you wrote somewhere, but you forget it. So there's a lot of mess up. So task management is not properly done. You assign someone something, but you forget, he forgets. So it's also causing a lot of problem. Now come to the next thing, which is related to human resources. So you have to manage the salaries, you have to manage that, the payrolls and time in and time out for your employees. So this is also a pain point for the small businesses. Last but not least is the marketing. So there's a lot of challenges they are facing. You launch an amazing idea, you have a wonderful startup, but you are not getting the customers because you cannot focus on the marketing. So there's a lot of reasons which we can sort out how to launch it. So usually there's a code which I said before you start the business. So problem starts before. So it's not in the business actually before it starts. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. What is the problem? And the main thing which small businesses, they have to focus, this is the main problem, that you have to buy somehow, you have to reduce your operational costs You have to reduce the functional cost and you have to reduce the fixed cost. What is the operational cost? For example, you have, even you have the customers, you don't have the customers, but you have to operate like you have employees, you have the salaries, you have, for example, you have to, for example, small perfume shop where you need some people who can pack that one, you need the packing, you need the person who can do the packing. So this is the operational cost. And similarly, there's a fixed cost. You will have always the rent of your shop or your factory. You always have the, for example, fixed salaries. So this is the thing where you have to worry how to reduce the cost. And most of the startups owners, they work by themselves, especially when it's a small work or small business. So remember one thing I always said, you are not Akhtabut, you are not Akhtabut. So you cannot do all the thing by yourself. So you have, by somehow, you will lose the track. Your focus will be moved somewhere. So you are the owner, you have to look to the management, to the implementation, countries, marketing, but not to do everything by yourself. And also, usually small businesses, they don't track the performance. What was the task, where we reach, what are the goals, did we reach, we attain something or no? So they are not focusing on it. What is the solution? Number one, you have to go for the technology. Now everything is made easy by the technology. You can do with one click a lot of tasks which you was doing manually. Also automate the process. Some processes are manually you are doing, some your employees they are doing, but you can do by the small investment, you can do it automate. The next thing is for the cash flow. You must have to have the less spending. So how to reduce the less spending? You can use, for example, auto software or other software for the budgeting and tracking. You should do the budgeting from the start of your business. So you can say, okay, how much I have the budget for example, for the marketing, how much I have the rents, how much I have the salary. So you will not, if you have those software, always you will monitor yourself what I have and what I am doing. Either I am crossing my limits or I am within the limits. So this is most important thing. And you can track your performance. Okay, my goal was, for example, to have 10 customers this month, but I have only 5 customers. What is the problem? I have to review myself. I have to review my business strategy. So by the software, you can track yourself out. Also, the most important thing, this is very important thing, instead of hiring more employees, you can use softwares. SaaS means software as a service. So like one software can handle many things. You can hire one employee. He can work. If you have the good SaaS program, you can have the HR module in the software. You can have the finance module in the software, and you can have, for example, customer complaint and customer handling module in the software. So one employee can deal for the small business I'm talking about. But as you grow more, maybe you need the more department, you need the more persons, you need the more employees. But in the beginning, you can have one good employee who can work on the softwares, and he can handle all your HR related issues, finance related issues, marketing related issues. Okay, so we move to the next. Usually people they ask how technology and where do I need the technology in my business? So more automated the process, less is the risks. So you can automate finance, for example. You can automate your marketing, for example. You can have your inventory modules automated. You can also track your tasks, which we said. So you will be always on the track whenever you are off the track. So you can have a check on yourself, and then you can again come back to the track. Now the most important thing, technology that can help you. What kind of the technologies? First of all, the business start with the task. Even you are planning something alone, so you need to write down your task. What are the goals? What are the tasks? How I can manage my team also. So this is a task management software, and also team management software. How you can collaborate with your other team members. For example, you have a 3 or 4 team members, co-founders, or your employees. You can utilize those software. So these are the software like Ntask, Asana, Slack, Trello, Jira, Airtable. These are the task and team management software. They are very easy software to use, very user friendly, and also very cheap. They have the free module also. So for example, if you have the 2 or 3 team members, so you can utilize them free of cost. But if as your team will grow, your business will grow, inshallah, you can use it as a paid also. But they have the free services. And by the way, I'm also using Asana and Trello, and they're really amazing, really amazing. It's helping us a lot, to managing our task and managing our team also. Then graphic designing, sometimes you have the business, you want to make a social media post, you want to have the brochure, you want to design some of your book ad or pamphlets. So usually you will look for a certain designer, then he will cost. But these are the software. Some of them are free, some of them with a little bit payments, and they are really amazing. So many things I'm doing through those, even those presentation which I prepared utilizing one of those platforms. So see how much it can help. Otherwise, I need someone who can design it and how much time it take. So they have the ready template for the restaurants, for the coffee shops. For example, if you have the business of the coffee, you have a small factory, you have the e-commerce store. So they have a ready-made templates. Even some of them, like a Canva, they are offering also in Arabic. So even though we have some clients from USA, they are also using the Canva. They are preparing something in Arabic and English. So it's amazing, right? So like a Bisme is one of them. Canva is very good actually. Envato Element. Envato Element is actually multi-purpose. You can have it's a paid, but very less payment. It's a yearly subscription. You can utilize the sounds, background sounds. You can download the icons, logos, or the ready template for your presentation or pamphlet. They have a lot of stuff there. Dribble is one of the new one, but it's capturing the market. It's really good. They have the out of the box designs, and you can use it. It's one of the amazing thing. I like it actually. Allppt.com, it's a free PPTs. It's a presentation. So they have the ready presentations. You can use those presentation templates. It's amazing, really, and it's a free of cost. Okay, so next we can move. So okay, I'll make a.
Can you please use the full screen?
Yeah, I'm making.
Thank you.
Okay now.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. So okay, so these are the pain point. Now next is the customer service. خدمة العملاء. So this is the one of the biggest problem in the businesses. If you call, they are not responding. You call someone, you have a very good business, you talk to them, but they're not responding. Imagine. And there is a certain tool you can use it because you are not, computer. You cannot work 24 hours. So you have a limited employees. Maybe you're working 8 hours or 16 hours, but there's certain software they can work on your behalf 24 hours. So one of them is Zendesk. It's a very fast growing customer services tool, and a lot of businesses they are using this tool. Then Zuhu's Desk is very good also. Help Scout and Help Desk. So it's like some of them are AI based. It's a chatbot. You can just put your normal question and answer. You can engage your customers, so immediately they can get the answer what they're looking for. Now come to the next, which is what are the good SaaS I can use, which is a low cost, cheap, or easy to use or free. So number one, all the businesses, if I'm talking about the Saudi market especially, a lot of people they're using the Odoo. Even today we have one meeting with one client. He was using the Odoo and his experience is amazing. What he's doing, Odoo is actually open source. Open source means any software you can take it and you can modify by yourself or by your employee as per your requirement. It's a small subscription based, and some of the module they have free of cost. Basic module like a finance and HR basic requirement is totally free, so you can use it and you can take a lot of advantages from it, and you can save a lot of money. But if your business will grow, inshallah, you can use it. Paid module, which is a very small fees they have, and you can modify as per your business. Sometime there's a requirement from Mohammad al-Bashariya, from the different Zahra. So you can modify according to that payrolls, like a leave management, also the riba, matarib, everything you can manage it this one by yourself. The next one is the Sage Pro. It's very famous also, but it is the paid, and it's normally used by some medium level organizations. So it's a good. Namely is the new one. It's also very helpful. One of the SaaS which can resolve your problem in HR also. UKG also for the HR, it can help you a lot. Zira is for Zira QuickBook is, and Both of them, they are for finance only. So QuickBook is very good. A lot of people they're using around the world. It's very good. It has a lot of ready-made professional standard finance related issue things. So you can have your financial report, arbah, khasair, iradat, whatever you want. Everything is already built in. Just download, put your logo, just put your business name and put your information and start using it. And most of them, they are, because most of the SaaS already they are cloud-based, sahabiya. So you don't have to pay the fees for your istizafat or sabarat. Next one is the Tele ERP. Tele ERP is a complete ERP. It's you can use it for anything you have business. For example, you have the customers, you have production, you have mustodat, you have also HR or finance, even mushriyat, you can use it. This is one of the good software also, but it is paid one. Hiring. So I need employees, but I don't want to hire them permanently. What should I do? What are the options I have? So number one option, if you are in Saudi Arabia, you can use the Tisat Ashar, which is 910, which is Bahr, also one of the fastest growing website. You can assign the task to the people. They can, some of them, they have the ready-made solution for you. You can just go pay to them. Some of them, they are working per hour. You can hire them per hour for the content writing, for creating your post. Even you need a HR person, don't hire the HR person in the beginning. You can ask someone, they can manage your HR also, and they will charge you weekly or hourly. So it can save a lot of money for you. The next one is the Upwork. Upwork is the multinational. I saw a lot of Saudi startups. They are there already. I can see a lot of projects they have put it there, and it is one of the cheaper, website for the freelancing. So anything you want in Arabic, English, in any language, they can do it, from brochure designing, from tasamim al-dakhliya, tasamim al-kharjiya for your startup, and whatever you are looking for. The Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, people per hour, all of them, they have the same. But they will charge you, for example, 20%, whatever you will pay the fees, they will charge you 20% only, and the rest of the thing is there. And these website, some people, they said, okay, go to the LinkedIn. I don't prefer the LinkedIn much, because in LinkedIn you don't have figure, you don't have more trust on the people. Maybe he will take the project, he will run away. But if you are going to hire Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, people per hour, or any freelancing website, they are giving you the surety, because if this guy will not complete your task, so they will ban him, they will give him the penalty, so he cannot he cannot get any further projects. This is one of the good reasons you should rely on those freelancing websites. Now come to the social media. People, they're talking about marketing. We said marketing is one of the most important things. So we are now living in the era of the technology, and in the technology, marketing made much easier than before. I will say one thing. See, the marketing is the key of any business. Usually, when I talk to the startups, I told them, if you have the gold, you have dhahab in your business, and you have very bad marketing, not this week at all, you cannot sell the dhahab. But if you have the ramal, you have the sand even, and you have the good this week, you can be a millionaire. One guy, he asked me how I have the ramal, and then how I can be a millionaire if I have good marketing. So I told him, the kharasana, concrete, kharasana jahis, what is the ingredient they're using? They're using the ramal. So if you have the marketing, for sure you can sell to them. Then he laughed, he said, yes, you're right. So marketing, you should focus on the market, save the money from all everywhere, put maximum of your budget on the marketing. And you don't have to hire the big marketing manager who is taking 20,000, 25,000 salary, and you cannot manage him. You don't need to engage with the big, marketing companies. Social media ads, in Saudi Arabia, as per the study, 97% of the Astan or the people in Saudi Arabia, they are available online. They are available on internet. So you have to rely on the social media in the beginning, and you can catch a lot of your customers. So there's the one option. Either you should hire one social media specialist, or either you can use those free platforms. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, and some they have the limitation. So you can hire, you can make a post, you can make a designing on the other side, which I told you, like a Canva, and then just put it here. Select what you want. You want in Medina Munawwara only, you want in Mecca, you want in Riyadh, you want in Dammam. select your audience as per you like. If you have, for example, jewelry business or perfume business, and this jewelry is only for the female, you don't want the males to see this ad and you will waste the money. So everything you can do it here. Just select what you want. The system will do by itself. You can make a post, run a campaign for whole 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 week, whatever you want. Just put everything and go and sleep. And those platforms can give you a beautiful reports also. Those reports can give you a lot of insight of your ads, whether your ads is going in the right direction or no, how many people they have engagement with you. So you can use it, and it will give you a lot of value addition in your. What else you can use? Technologies. So what are the other technologies other than these technologies can help you automate your process or reduce the cost of your process? One technology, we called it RFID. RFID, if you go to the Hal Malabisat or you go to the outlets, usually you have seen, they have tagged with the special tag, and if you go out of their shop, so there's some sound is there if you didn't pay. So this is RFID. This is one of the utilization, but you can use it in many ways. We have one client. This client, he has a unique idea. I will share with you, and it can help you also. But later on, or in the last slide, I can explain. So RFID you can use. You can use the different sensors. You can use the beacons. Beacon is also like a sensor, but it will give a small shop big business. So it can be very helpful. Also, the person artificial intelligence, you can utilize it. As I told you, you can go to the hiring Manassat al-Hirri. So you can hire the people from there. No need to hire the employees, so you can use them. Also, we are here to help you. No problem. Our company Smart Code, Akhtar, me actually. Why the owner or the Sahba Shirka, why he started? Because we said that let us help the small businesses in the community, not just to take the money. So we are also developing certain technologies to help the small businesses. The most of the thing which is especially after the COVID, if you see, is the online payment system. People, they want to pay by card. Even you go to so Qadra, you go anywhere, people, they want to pay by the card. They don't want to keep the cash in their hand. So you have a lot of option in Saudi Arabia if we talk, and internationally, Noon payment is one of the cheaper payment, and it's very good. They have a very good option actually. So secondly, you have the Apple Pay, you have STC, you have Muyassar, you have PayPal and Mada. So they can automate your business. You don't have to keep the cash with you, then you have to go to the banks. They are giving you also very good reports actually. How much was the payment, how much you received. So you can manage your cash, and also you can go to your bank account and see everything. So no need to have a panic. Okay, so if you want to grow your business, you must e-exist. What is e-exist? You are living in the era of the technology. So if you are not existing electronically, it means you are not existing on the world. You are just living as a normal person. So what you have to do, this is the technology also. You have small shop, you have Major Electronic, you have the coffee, you have whatever. You should have to have open your one account on the social media platform, especially in Saudi Arabia. There are some famous social medias. I will tell you next slide, which are the social media which is most Saudis, they are available there, or other people they are living also. So we can talk about it. The next slide. Web page. So you should have to have your own website, because what is the benefit? When people, they will search, they will find you. But if you are not available on the website, they cannot find you. Also, if you have small money, you can launch your own app. You can engage your customers. Also, e-shop. If you have a chance, you have a muntajat which you want to sell, go to the like a Major Electronic. No need to launch your own. You have like Zad. You have also Silla. You can open your shop on the Noon or Amazon. So you can go there. Don't waste the money on your own business. Take the take the experience from there, and then after that you can you can open your own Major Electronic. Now, number 3 is the SEO. تحسينات في Google. It's تحسينات في البحث, and we call it search engine optimization. You should spend small money on it. So people, when they will, for example, if you write down we can say coffee. So some companies, they are coming on the top. Why they are coming? Because they are doing the SEO, not because their word is matching. So this is SEO. For example, I write down best coffee in Medina or best sweet in Medina. So if those companies or your business, you are using SEO and you are using those words, so they will find you there. You will be on the number top. So Google Ads also, it's one of the good things. You can engage a lot of customer. Blogging, very less people they are focusing on it. Actually, this is one of the things you can engage a lot of customers. What is blogging? For example, you have the website, and there's something there, akhbarana or something, news about us or something, or some information. Go there, write down small article about your business, for example. So you are having, for example, perfume business. So you can write down something on that blog, that okay, which perfumes are better, what are the brands, blah blah, something which is good related to your business. The most important thing, I saw most of you know that it's the Google My Business. A lot of customer can get it, is a free services from the Google. Go to Google My Business, open your shop. There is some technique. I have one client before from Medina. He was selling some accessories for the horses, so he have very few customers. So he came to us and he said, I want to open the Google My Business. I don't know. We help him. He opened that one. And after that, we can see the chart at the end of every month. Believe me, his customer was growing. I can see they're giving, the asayat also. So you can see how many customer was there every week, and how many people they are searching his business, how many people they click on, they call him, how many people they ask for his location. So I saw it's reach from 0 to 1,000 per month. And after 1,000, it's 4,000 per week. Believe me, within 2 months. So don't miss this opportunity. Whatever kind of the business you have, even from the home or from online shop or physical shop, open the Google My Business account. It's a free of charge and it's very easy to use it. So some stat I want to share to you guys about the social media, as I told you before. So see, these are the numbers actually. So every country have their own different, audience. They have their own preferences. But if we talk about especially Saudi Arabia, so if you go to the Facebook, they have in 2021, this is the last year, latest before 2 months report. So total 13 million users are on Facebook. But the thing is that 5.9 millions they are Arabic speaking, 8.3 they are English speaking. So you can select if your business is for everyone, then you can go there. But if your business is only for the Arabic community, for Saudis, for other Arabic or GCC, then you can. I think so. You should go to the Twitter. Snap is one of the most in demand actually. If you see in Arabic. Similarly, if you go to Instagram, in Instagram, total 15 million users are there, but 8.8 million Arabic speaking, 7 million are English speaking. Those are within Saudi Arabia. This is not around the world. How many people in Saudi Arabia they are using those platforms? This is those numbers. So in Saudi Arabia, around 18.6, which is around 19 million users are on the Snap. So this is one of the big platforms you can use it for your business. And really, it is growing the businesses of the people if you are using those platforms. So you can put the advertisement on them. You can open your account. You can use the mashahir also if you want to use the mashahir. You can make a strategy which mashahir is better for you, Facebook or Insta or Trend. So you can see here. So this is just a small intro about it. But if you want a more detail, like it's depend upon the business type, for example. So which kind of the business you are having. So you can go to the special. For example, some people they have the interest in their hobbies or interests are movies or entertainment. So every platform has this detail. So I can share with you also inshallah in the next. Okay. So suggestions. What are the suggestions from my side? So first thing I will say to you, if you have the platform, you want to develop some website, or you want to start a e-commerce store, or you want to Major Electronic or whatever. So go for no codes or low code. What is a no code? Mathalan, you want to launch your Major Electronic or e-commerce store. So you should hire someone who is a developer. He will do the programming. But if you go to Silla, for example, Silla, they have the ready-made class. You can select by yourself what you are looking for. You can create by yourself without coding. So go there, select your logo, and launch your platform. That's it. Similarly, there's Spotify, Shopify. They also there is another one, I forget the name, but it is also one of the famous. You can use it also. So it's without any programmer. You can do it by yourself within few hundred reals, not 1,000 reals, few hundred reals only. Then keep yourself up to date. You should read the news. What is the latest in the technology related to your business, not for everything. So also you should read what your competitors they are doing, what kind of the technology they are using, so you can use it better than them. So if you are aware about the market, because every day there's something is new. So if you miss something, you will be out of the market. Then engage your clients on social media. Don't just open the accounts, but do some activity like Instagram, do something. And or you can put it, okay, for example, I have the discount, or ask the question. So let them be always busy with you. Do something not only for the business, out of the business also on social media. So they will like they will follow more you. So you can engage your customer, and then they will be with you. And the last thing, which is, can we stay for 1 minute? There is Azan, just a minute. Sorry. Okay. So, okay, there was an Azan now. Azan is finished. My apologies. Can you guys hear? My voice is clear? Can
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. The last thing, which is start a loyalty program, loyalty app. What is a loyalty app? Loyalty app mean, for example, customer they will come to you again and again. زي يعني أقول في العربي, if I can explain, it's like a نظام النقاط للمستخدمين or للعملاء. For example, you can have the scan codes, and every time he come and every time he purchase, and you can ask him, okay, every you purchase 100 real purchase, and then I will give you one card, and every time you can bring the card, like we have the shukran or something like. So people, they will come to you again and again, do something, so it will be a permanent your customer. So this is also technology, by the way. So you can use the cards, and they can come and scan, and then you can use it. Okay. So next slide, experience. Based on my experience, what I will tell you, how some of the businesses we have helped them to make the automated process. So there was one client. He has a small factory, and he is producing small parts. So he has to hire the employees, Those who can see the parts are okay or not okay for Jodha. If it's okay, they will pack. If not okay, they will reject and then send back again for the production. What we did, we make some small programming in the camera, normal camera. It's not need a hi-fi cameras. And then it's like a so AI, artificial intelligence. So based on that one, it was detecting the fault by itself, even without any single employee. So whatever you are producing, put on the table, the table was above the table with the camera was detecting. So it helped them. So before they was having 3 shift, about Shireen Saad, they have 2 or 3 employees who was doing this. Now camera is doing everything by himself. Similarly, business intelligence and auto ordering system. There was a one client from Australia. So he said, we have the problem that I'm living in a town where old people they're living, they don't like the technology. So I have the app, I cannot order they cannot order the taxis. So what should I do? So I told him, do one thing on the stops. Usually you have just there's one small screen with a button. Whoever bought a taxi, just mention right down there, if you are looking for the taxi, please press this button. Once they are pressing the button, so there is on the screen one message will come. This is not a mobile screen. The screen was their small screen, like a tab, small tab. So it will ask the number. So they will just put their mobile number. Either they will call them, or in the system they know that on from which location he is pressing the button. So immediately he will send the driver. They will pick him and they will drop. So by this he increased a lot of clients. So too many passengers he got it. So as the pick and play, this is our technology we do well. You know, when you go to the shop, outlet, or beauty parlor somewhere. So when you want to ask something, for example, you pick, for example, lipstick or nail polish. So you want to ask someone, okay, what is the benefit, or what are the masafat, what is the description, or what is the specification, which brand, or okay, whatever. So they need to send someone to explain to you. So what we did, we made one small technology. Whenever somebody will pick something, anything, for example, there's a 10 item on the table. So their small screen is there. You have recorded all the message pre-recorded. Whatever you will pick it, immediately system, there's a screen, it will start speaking by himself. So this is flan, this is from the scent IVs, this is a hydrated, this is a body lotion, this is a benefit, this is the cost was this, no, it's a discount if you purchase, this is a benefit. So it is automated. You are on the cashier, you are on the counter. So system is doing the job, whatever your employee was doing, the system is doing by himself. One customer was there. He has the water delivery system, what we call him Moya White. So he was searching for something that he was waiting for his customers to call him that, okay, water is finished, then he was going. So what we did, we made one small sensor and we insert to all his khazanah of all his customers. So whenever the water is going less, so he is getting the message that in Fala location, Fala home, the water is less, please go and fill. So automatically, without requesting, he knows that there is less water, there is more water, he's going and filling now automatically by himself. Then e-Bakala, this is especially from the Saudi Arabia point of view, I'm telling you. The cost is more and you are running the business. Imagine the business is running by himself and you are not there. So just you need to have what we are working on it. And if somebody needs some information, we can share with them. So it's e-Bakala. What is e-Bakala? You have a small shop and you can put all the tags, RFID tag on each item, whatever you have in the shop. Then customer will come. There will be a small mobile application. You can just scan, door will open automatically. You can go inside, purchase everything, come to the cashier. No one is there in the shop. No single person in the shop. Go there. When you will go to the door, system will cache the information from the RFID tag. He will tell you how much bill is there. You will pay even by the mobile only. No need a cash cards. And then you can go out of the Bakala. Door will open automatically. And then once you will go outside, it will close. It's a small shop. It's not a very big shop. Also, you will, as an owner, you will get the message on your mobile, how many sales are there, how many things are remaining, you should purchase something. So everything is automated. Self-checkout system, it's like Amazon. We have one client from USA also, we are working now on it. So he need similar thing. So we are working for him, how people, they can go without going to the cashier, they can go outside, even you don't have to pay. Once you will go to the gate, system will detect who is the person. They will deduct the amount from his wallet, which is wallet is inside the mobile. So how technology is helping the people, how people they are utilizing, So the last thing, but not least, smart businesses are the future. If you are not going smart, you are going to going out of the business. You are going out of.
Amir, now we're moving to our next speaker,
Thank you very
Zahra.
much.
Hello guys, I am Zahra Turki, the owner of Saba Home. Who are we? Saba Home is our family small business. We make cold processed natural soap with other skincare products. Our products are friendly to the environment as well to the skin. Every successful business carries a why behind its existence, and we all know that. And this is the way that makes them glow. So our why to emphasize the beauty of natural skin, because having scars, stretch marks, pimples aren't flaws to erase. We should embrace ourselves with love, care for our body and skin, not because of shame, instead because of love. And I know it is not easy to change our ideas, because I have been through a hard period where I used to hate my skin because of my eczema, and I desperately tried to hide it. Some of you may relate to this issue and some of you may not, but I'm still having my eczema, but I learned that it is what makes me special, beautiful in my own way, as it led me to discover natural soap, and my skin loved it. It didn't cause me any irritation, as it kept my skin moisturized. So remember that every skin is different, yet every skin is perfect. You define your own beauty, and that's the why behind saying love your own skin. Technology is our medium to spread those ideas. Advanced technology has served small businesses in several stages, starting with the production stage and ending with launching the products. For the first stage of planning, we use Notion. Notion helped me to balance my life with uni and our business. With Notion, I track my progress, prioritize my tasks according to satisfaction, enjoyability, and deadlines. But I'm here to focus on how I use it to set up my business. So let me take you through. So here is my Notion. You can create many things with the simple commands. For example, I can create a page, a new page. It will be empty for the first time like this. I will link it to other pages to show you an example. So I will link it for my personal to-do list. You can see that I have added a background for my to-do list. Here I have added a quote, which I like to change from time to time to motivate myself. You can add music or photos or videos or even PDF files. You can change the font type, highlight the text, or change its size. So back to our example. The second type in Notion is the databases, which is simply a collection of pages. I will share with you my database for Saba Home. For the first phase of planning, I like to set up the events in the calendar view of the database. I have two types of events related to the production and related to social media. So for example, this event, I have included several types of properties for the whole database. You can see the first property is the date. You can include a duration and include a time. Then you can set up a reminder to upload the post at time. The second property is for. I like to choose to accept one answer, so I have chose the select property. So it will only accept one answer of those choices. The third property is the type. I will upload this photo for posts and a story. Also, you can include comments to save your time for uploading fastly. If you wanted to change the date of the event, you can just drag it simply. For the second view, I like to use it to see the event for the production. So I have a lot of events. If I wanted to see the production events, I will only add a filter which exclude the Instagram events, because I have multiple types of events for soap making or shea butter making. So I will only exclude the Instagram. Now for Instagram, I like to use the gallery view. The gallery view able me to see the card photos. From here, I will choose the properties and I will select the card preview is not the page content. I will choose the page cover. So you can see that now I have an idea of the post that I'm going to upload. Or if I wanted, for example, to see only the stories, I will add another filter. So for example, the type will be contain a story. So I only will have those 3 stories to upload. Back to our presentation. You can see that Notion offers many types of templates for startups or for HRs and teams, or even for students to help you plan your courses. There are many creative guides on YouTube for with the free templates. You can see here is a template for tracking the books you read, made by Ali. And here is a template for the to-do list made by Jade. Notion is completely free, but you can have a subscription for teams to create your workplace, or a subscription for enterprises to have more features. The second stage is the production. In the production stage, we use Soap Calculator. It is very helpful website for soap makers. After writing the recipe, we will add the percentage here to have a future look of how the soup is going to be. Is it will be hard enough, or bubbly, or creamy? So this method will save our time and costs. There are other calculators for other businesses, like, for example, I think there is the baker calculator, which you can use for your own business. The final stage is related to the sales and marketing. Choosing the appropriate platform for marketing and sales have to be consistent with our business personality. So I needed to choose a trusted method to sell my products to my customers. That's why I went directly to selling through websites. And I had 2 choices, Sella and Zed. Apparently, Sella was my choice because I like how easy it was for me to try the seller interface before deciding to get the subscription. Also, Sella's support team is superior. They never left me with unsolved issue, and I always get their response within only 5 minutes. Sella offers many tutorials on YouTube on how to establish your websites, adding products, linking with shipping companies, and other different payment methods. In the product category, you can add multiple types of products or even services, as you can add a filter to adjust your products and save your time, or simply you can export or import your products from other platforms like Excel. The order category is same as the product category. You can add filters to track your orders, or simply you can add a new order for those customers who are not comfortable with ordering from websites. So Sella was more than I expected. It collects the information to produce reports for the customized period. It has helped me in making a lot of decisions related to my customer segments, their buying behaviors, how much time did they enter or spend on my website, in addition to simple accounting reports addressing your revenues and costs. But you also can link your website to more advanced accounting programs or even to Google Analytics. There are many marketing tools in Sella. I like to use the discount codes, which you can see how many profits you earn from people using each specific code, or simply you can add the special offer, which applies automatically to the basket. For example, if the customer added product X to their basket, they will get Y for free. The abandoned basket section is so helpful. You can email or send messages to those customers with lonely baskets, or you can activate limited time discount for them. For the social media, we are mostly active in Instagram. I learned some valuable advices for engagements that I'm going to share with you. First of all, only share valuable things. Don't just post randomly to get engagement, because this method won't ensure you any engagement from your audience. Also, communicate with others, support other small businesses, because Instagram is a social platform for a reason. The most important thing is be transparent. Share behind the scene of your work to get your audience trust. Instagram offers helpful insights for your audience. You can see some of their demographics like gender and age range, as you can see their activity, at which time they are mostly active or at which day. You can link those insights with the Sella reports to have more reliable information about your customer segments. To boost up your posts, you can use the Instagram ad tool. First, you will have to set up your goal, whether it is for more profile visits or more website visits or more messages. Then you will specify your targeted audience according to your customer segment. Then there is the budget and the duration and the extent. You will notice that as you increase the budget and the duration, the audience reach will change. Then you will have the payments, which have multiple payment methods. I think we're all familiar with Canva. I use it to design my posts. It has many pre-templates, ideas, and other elements. Also, I like to use it like this. See, this is my current Instagram page, and this page is on my Canva. I have created it to see if the order of the photos suits my future profile content or not. So, continuous learning. I think everyone should have a motivation source to inspire from. So I wanted to share with you a podcast called The Diary of a CEO by Stephen. Stephen was one of the speakers in the technical event Leap in Riyadh. He is one of the BBC Dragons and the co-founder of the Social Chain, which is the social marketing company, or it is one of the best social marketing companies, and the host of this podcast. He will share with you insights from guests from different backgrounds, learnings, and experiences. I highly encourage you to listen to the Gymshark episode where he interviewed the Gymshark CEO, Ben. He has earned $1.5 billion at the age of 19, and he will share some of the useful factors of his success in this episode. So for Skillshare, enrolling in Skillshare is one of my goals for 2022. It has a creative platform with different classes about business or marketing or even music. I'm sure you will find whatever you are looking for. The last thing I wanted to say, do whatever you want. Don't fear failure, because I think the real failure lies behind missing the opportunities. If you take a step forward, you may go steps back, but you will never be the same person. You will always earn something, whether it is a new knowledge, new skill, or meeting new people. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here. May your dreams become true.
Thank you so much, Zahra. Now we're moving to our last speaker, Haya Alabdullatif.
يا أهلا، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته جميعا. مساكم الله بالخير. الله يعطيكم العافية محمد وزهرة على اللي قدمتوه، ويعطيكم العافية توقع وأروى ولما على التنظيم هيسي أزول الأثير. فاليوم ما شاء الله الجو حلو أول شيء في الشرقية صراحة. I want to note this. ثاني شيء خلونا نبدأ ونسولف عن إحنا وش عندنا. بداية تعريف بسيط عن نفسي. هيا العبداللطيف، معاكم في كلية إدارة الأعمال، سنة ثالثة إدارة مالية. ما صدق نتخرج، ما بغينا. المهم، فالبزنس حقي هو عبارة عن حل متكامل للسياحة الذكية، اسمها شركة الخريطة الرقمية لنظم المعلومات الجيومكانية. خريطة بكل بساطة هو عبارة عن حل متكامل للسياحة الذكية من الألف إلى الياء. يبدأ أول شيء من عند الزائر أو السائح، يعزز تجربة السائح، وبعد ذلك يدعم المنشآت المتوسطة في المكان اللي تشغل الاقتصاد المحلي. بعدين بالأخير يساعد صانع القرار سواء من حملات، هيئات، وزارات إلى آخره على اتخاذ أفضل القرارات باستخدام كافة البيانات اللي موجودة في القطاع. فمثل ما تشوفون عندنا هنا حلقة وصل، تبدأ أول شيء من السائح، بعدين تمر للبزنسز، بعدين تمر آخر شيء في صانع القرار. خريطة بدأ من سنة 2017، بدأ كشيء بسيط. في سنة 2017 السعودية كانت توها الفعاليات قاعدة تصير، وزارة السياحة تأسست، فكان في عدد كبير من الأشياء اللي قاعدة تصير حولنا خاصة في الشرقية، بس كان في صعوبة نلقاها. فكان في تساؤل عندي إنه وراها أنا أشوف الناس تروح وتجي، بس أنا ما أدري شلون هم قاعدين يلقون هالأشياء، وأشياء تطلع من بيتنا بس أنا ما أدري عنها. بعدين اكتشفت إن الواحد ممكن ينشئ له خريطة ويحط فيها كل الأماكن اللي يبيها. قلت خلاص خل أحط فيها الأماكن هذه اللي أنا عجزت إن أنا ألقاها. ومن هنا بدأ الموضوع، مجرد فضول وتجربة ومشينا. وصلنا الآن إلى حل متكامل للسياحة الذكية بالمملكة العربية السعودية. دعمنا من عدة جهات حكومية، حضنة أمير محمد بن سلمان للإعلام الرقمي، برنامج بادئ المسرعات التقنية، وآخر شيء قبل شهرين كنا في يوم نساهم في صنع السياحة في المستقبل. فبما أن الخريطة كلها عبارة عن تقنية في التقنية، فاستخدام التقنية في البزنس كان شيء طبيعي لأن أساساً هو مبني على التقنية. فكانت العمليات الداخلية عندنا معتمدة بشكل كبير مرة على التقنية. التواصل الداخلي بين أعضاء الفريق حقنا كله كان تماماً تقني. عملية التوظيف حقتنا من الألف إلى الياء كانت تقنية وعن بعد. ما استخدمنا أي أمور حضورية. كنا نستخدم إنه يكون عندنا جوجل درايف ونحط فيها كل الأشياء اللي حنا نحتاجها، سواء لما نوظف غير المقابلة العادية في تجربة عمل بسيطة لمدة يوم واحد نشوف كيف أداء الشخص عملياً. هذا تماماً كان رقمي وباستخدام خدمات السحابية على سبيل المثال جوجل، نحط كل الملفات موجودة، نستخدم الإي تايمرز الموجودين. فاعتماد على التقنية عندنا. أيضاً بالنسبة لعملية التحكم بالأكواد ما كان عندنا مكتب نروح فيه أو هارد درايف أو إلى آخره، كل شيء كان إلكتروني 100%. كنا نستخدم جيت هاب، كنا نستخدم فيجوال ستوديو، كنا نستخدم كل الأمور رقمية، وما اضطرينا أبداً إن احنا نستخدم أي شيء ملموس. السحابة بشكل كبير اختصرت علينا عملنا. كان جوجل درايف عندنا شيء مهم نحط فيها كل الملفات المشتركة اللي احنا نحتاجها، سواء كانت من الاستراتيجيات اللي موجودة عندنا، من بعض الأشياء المهمة اللي المفروض تكون موجودة طول الوقت عند الجميع. برضو استخدمنا نوشن مثل زهراء. نوشن عبارة عن زي لوحة حق الشركة فيها كل الأشياء اللي احنا نحتاجها، فيها تاسكات، فيها معلومات عن أعضاء الفريق حق أي واحد جديد ينضم، في جايد، في بشكل عام الفيجن والميشن، لأنه مهم جدا الألاينمنت بين أعضاء الفريق. وأيضاً فيما يخص التوثيق، توثيق الاستراتيجيات، تخطيط المنتجات، كنا نستخدم فيجما بحنا احنا نخطط المنتجات ونرسم كل شيء أونلاين، ميتينج أونلاين، زوم، جوجل ميت. الفريق حقنا ما قد قابلنا أبداً حضوري. خريطة طريقة البناء الفريق عنده زي روكت مثل اللي كل مرحلة لها ناس معينين، عشان هذا الشيء كفاءة أكبر يختصر علينا في التكاليف. فكان كله إلكتروني وكله عن بعد. هذا الشيء ساهم من أقل التكاليف بشكل كبير، وبنفس الوقت نقدر نوظف أفضل الكفاءات وإحنا ما إحنا محصورين بالفيزيكال بليس. بنفس الوقت عندنا بالنسبة للمحاسبة، بالنسبة للجزء المالي تماماً كإلكتروني، نستخدم خدمات المحاسبة السحابية ونتابع كل شيء مع المحاسبين إلكترونياً. كل الفاينانشال ستيتمنتس موجودة، كل المبيعات موجودة، نسحب على طول تسحبها من البنك وبعدين ترسل المحاسب، وكل شيء يضبط إلكترونياً. حتى عملية المراجعة الخارجية بنهاية السنة أيضاً الموضوع كله كامل إلكتروني. استخدمنا بداية برنامج ويف، بعد ذلك برنامج خاص حسب الشركة المحاسبية اللي احنا نتعامل معها. فالتكاليف كلها اختصرت بسبب استخدام التقنية ووجود المنتج، وجود الشركة من الأساس، وجود هذا الحل كله مبني منطوي على التقنية. فاللي سوت التقنية أن هي ساهمت في توظيف الفرصة، ساهمت بانتهاز هذه الفرصة، تقديم منتج أن يكون في عندك منشآت توظف ناس وبدأت تصنع أثر اقتصادي. وأيضاً بنفس الوقت أنها هي خفضت التكاليف بشكل كبير. المكاتب، الأشياء الفيزيائية هذه تأخذ جزء كبير جدا من الإكسبندشر عندك. إلكترونية هذه الأشياء كلها ما تحتاجها. لذلك اللي عنده فكرة شيء إلكتروني خاصة الحين وما في تكاليف، go ahead تجربة بمبدأ minimum viable product، شيء بسيط، وتعلم بشكل مستمر من السوق. سوي شيء بسيط وانزل من السوق، ما تخسران شيء إذا كان في بالك فعلا فرصة، إذا كان ودك أنك تصنع شيء معين. فجرب، وغالبا افتراضات تخدعك، فتعلم قدر ما تستطيع. وبس والله يا جماعة هذه السالفة بشكل مختصر، ونطلع أن تنفتح المايكات ونسولف شوي قبل ما يخلص الوقت.
يعطيكم العافية هيا وزهرة وأستاذ محمد. حاليا ننتقل إلى فقرة الأسئلة. إذا أحد وده يتفضل يعطينا أي سؤال.
أهلين، عندي سؤال للأستاذة هيا.
هلا والله أثير، هلا.
مشروع خريطة هل هو تطبيق أو يعني كيف نستفيد من
تمام. خريطة هو عبارة عن حل متكامل السياحة الذكية. هاي شركة هذا اللي قدمه حل متكامل السياحة الذكية. ففي عندنا 3 منتجات مختلفة. أول منتج هو عبارة عن السواح والزوار. يعني هذا المنتج عبارة عن خريطة فعالية مباشرة في كل الأحداث والفعاليات اللي تصير حولك، كل التفاصيل تخطر بالك، سواء كان الوقت ولا الصور ولا الفيديو ولا حتى التقييم وتعليقات الناس الثانيين. يمديك تشاركينها مع اللي حولك، تضيفينها للكالندر حقك، حتى معلومات التواصل حق المنظمة موجودة، تذاكر، كل شيء موجود مكان واحد. هذا تلقينها على www.kharita.sa. بكتب اللينك الآن. هذا بالنسبة لأول شيء. بعدين عندنا منتج خاص بالنسبة للمنشآت الموجودة في الاقتصاد المحلي، اللي يعني تسوي لك الأنشطة السياحية. هذه عندهم their own dashboard يقدرون يتحكمون فيها بالأنشطة حقين، هم يتواصلون مع الزوار، وأيضا يحسنون خدماتهم ويتعاملون مع الجهات التنظيمية direct communication between them. آخر منتج عندنا اللي هو عبارة عن صناع القرار، هيئات، وزارات، أمانات إلى آخره. نصنع لهم نماذج بيانات جغرافية، أو مثل ما يسمونها، يمكن حق اللي ما يعرفون الكلمة أكثر، multi dimensional spatial data models. فعلى شلون تستفيدين على حسب أنت أي واحد، سواء كنت صانع قرار تجينا هنا، سواء كنت SMB تجينا في النص، أو إذا كنت زائر تجي تنورينا في خريطة .sa. موجود موقع، موجود تطبيق، لكن الآن تركيز كله على الموقع، ضغطة زر واحدة بدون ما تحملي ولا شيء، كل شيء موجود قدامك. شكرا لك على سؤالك.
يعطيك العافية، ما قصرت.
اللي حاب يضيف سؤال بعد ممكن يرفع يده عشان نفتح له المايك. أعتقد الآن ما في سؤال. صراحة أوكي، في سؤال بالمكتوب بالشات: كم عدد الموظفين تقريبا من درة؟
السؤال لي أنا ولا لمحمد ولا؟
لك يا هيا.
تمام يا ذرة. خريطة مثل ما قلت لك مر علينا كل ستيج فريق معين. استراتيجية النمو عبارة عن زي روكت بيلدينج، هذا أكثر شيء efficient. فالخريطة تقول مر تقريبا 15-20 موظف.
درة تسأل يعني هل كبرت الشركة وزاد العدد؟ أوكي.
يعني هل جاوبتها ولا؟
هي قالت شكرا.
تمام. يعطيك العافية.
Someone raised the hand also, I think so. Remote hub Mina.
أيوة.
Yes, thank you, brother Mohammad. Thank you so much. السلام عليكم جميعا. معكم مديرة ريموت هاب من نيويورك، عبير. كنت حابة أسأل أولا، أنا شكرا جزيلا للأستاذ محمد على الدعوة، وهي لأول مرة لإلي أشارك في يعني أحضر مؤتمر. بجد فخورة جدا في هذا الشباب السعودي الرائع والبنات، بجد الله يقويكم. عندي سؤال فقط بالنسبة للتسويق. نحن طبعا engine جديد. We are a new engine for remote job, and our name is Remote Hub. We are looking for advertise in our platform, our engine in Saudi Arabia. So شو هي الأشياء اللي لازم ننتبه لها في التسويق مع السوق السعودي؟ هل هناك بعض الاحتياطات لازم نتجنبها؟ هل هناك بعض النصائح اللي ممكن تعطونا إياها للتسويق؟ والسؤال الآخر إن شاء الله ما أكون طولت عليكم، اللي هو ما هي الشركات التي تنصحون بها أن نتعامل معها كي تساعدنا على نشر التطبيق غير الآد الموجود برا في جوجل وتويتر وغيره؟ فهذا سؤالي. شكرا جزيلا. و again thank you brother Mohammad for this great invitation.
My pleasure, يعطيك.
السؤال موجه لمين بس الله يعافيك عشان نعرف.
brother Mohammad.
hello. Yep.
Yes.
إلى مين
مرحبا.
السؤال؟
السؤال والله السؤال اللي ممكن يجاوبني عليه أي أحد منكم، بس أعتقد المتحدثة الأخيرة كنت يعني بسمعها منيح، فيا ريت. أعتقد هيا.
أي نعم، الله يعطيك العافية.
يعافيك، سامحيني يا سيدة هيا.
أبد، الله يسلمك.
شكرا، كلك ذوق. شكرا.
الله يسلمك. أول شيء حياك الله، نورتينا. يعطيك العافية، شكرا على كلامك الجميل. فيما يخص التسويق بالسوق السعودي، أهم شيء دائما لما أنت تسوقين أنت تفهمين بالضبط الشخص اللي قدامك، تفهمين بالضبط كيف هو يفكر، كيف هو يتلقى الرسائل، كيف هو يستقبلها، وإيش الأشياء اللي تثير اهتمامه وتثير انتباهه. فهذا أهم شيء لما تجين تسوقين. بالنسبة لما التسويق في السوق السعودي خاصة I think أنا قلتي من نيويورك ومينا أنتوا مستهدفين بشكل عام، صح؟ إذا ممكن تجاوبيني بس. مرحبا.
اهلا. ان هن حاطين ميوت ما بقدر ارد عليك بسرعه. Yes, we are Mina, Middle East
اوكي
and North
تمام.
Africa. Yes, thank you.
يس تمام. اوكي تمام. فهذا بشكل عام دائما المنصات والستارت ابس وبشكل عام the new platforms لما تكون مينا وتجي للسوق السعودي في خطأ شائع يسوونه اللي هم لما
تفضلي.
يتكلمون باللهجه لما يستخدمون السوق السعودي ما يجون بنفس المنتاليتي حقت the Saudi consumer. traditions والperception وحتى طريقة التفكير للكونسيومر السعودي مختلفة عن the rest of the MENA. فأهم شيء هو فأهم شيء إن أنتم تفهمون تركيبة الشعب السعودي كيف هو يفهم، وحتى لغة الحوار يركزون عليها الناس كثير. استخدام المفردات، كيف إن أنتم تستخدمون مفردات من اللهجة السعودية، فممكن تستعينون بكوبي رايتر فعلا من السوق السعودي وفاهم الفئة المستهدفة حقينكم. you really need to target your persona, really understand whom you are targeting, really understand how they think, how they perceive it. Then after that you map out their journey. الرحلة تبعهم متى هم راح يبحثوا عن remote job. based on this, the answer of this question, you know where to put yourself, you know where you should advertise yourself. وتعالوا لهم من ناحية inbound marketing، يعني من ناحية إنه you educate them about how to take an interview very well، يعني تعطونهم محتوى تعليمي بحيث إنهم يثقون فيكم ويحسون إن أنتم قريبين منهم. بعد ذلك you could tell them to go to your remote job platform. والله يوفقكم إن شاء الله.
الله يسلمك، الله يسلمك يا رب. شكرا كثير سيدة هيا. أنا عندي بس سؤال أخير، هل في هون recommendation في السعودية لبعض كتاب المحتوى في اللهجة السعودية؟ هل عندك recommendation إذا ممكن عن طريق الأخ محمد؟ يا ريت والله.
أوكي تمام. في حساب في تويتر اسمه مجتمع المحتوى وكتاب المحتوى. أنا راح بليز إذا ممكن بس يربطوني المنظمين حق هذا الويبينار معك، راح أرسل لك اللينك تويتر تبعهم. هناك بتلاقين كثير من الكونتنت رايترز موجودين هناك، فممكن تواصلون معهم بشكل مباشر. وبعد ذلك فسيمبلي you understand your consumer, you map out their journey so you know where to meet them. وبعد ذلك تختارين القنوات الممتازة. السعودية كثير يأثر عندنا الانفلونسرز، فممكن الانفلونسرز الموثوقين، أماكن تواجد الناس الموثوقة، الحسابات الموثوقة. You could go there and start in a conversational style, educate people, gain their trust and so on. وكل توفيق إن شاء الله.
الله يخليك، شكرا جزيلا لك. ألف شكر، جزاك الله ألف خير.
الله يسلمك.
مشكورة.
الله يسلمك.
Also, there is one, if you go to the Twitter, there's one group, it's very good really. They call it Sotak Brand. So they're very good actually. So daily, I think so every day or every 2 days, they are arranging something, some spaces. So you can find amazing people there, Sotak Brand. It's in Arabic. So you can go there, you can find a lot of amazing people there. So they can help you in the content, mahtawa, and sort, or voiceover. So you can find a lot of people.
برضو اللي حاب يطرح سؤال زيادة، وإذا ما في أي سؤال نقدر نختم الإيفنت. تفضلي لما.
سؤالي is what are your thoughts, all of you, on making a LinkedIn account for your business specifically?
Okay, so first, if you don't mind, I will answer. See, LinkedIn is a good engagement actually on the business side, but it's depend upon what kind of the businesses you are having. Usually in the LinkedIn, you will not find the customers for the small businesses. They are usually, corporate or production houses or the factories or manufacturers or traders. But the best thing is you should, open. You should not stop it, because a lot of things we are also getting from the LinkedIn. Sometimes, some small things even we consider, but it's coming from the LinkedIn. It's good, and especially now, LinkedIn, they also launched their LinkedIn Voice, and I think this is my personal opinion. After this, they are going to grab the big market. It's like Twitter Spaces. So they already launched beta last month, and I think now it will change the type of the business. But before the LinkedIn, as I said in my presentation, if you are available on the Google My Business, really it will create a lot of leads for you. Believe me, even you have a small business or big business. So I recommend you first go for Google My Business, then go to the LinkedIn. You should go there. but the sequence, the sequence of the event should be like Google My Business and then Google. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I agree with محمد. أتفق مع محمد بشكل عام. اختيارك للمنصة يعتمد على المنصة هذه وش طبيعتها. فأنا أتفق مع محمد. بالنسبة للينكدين غالبا بروفيشنال نتورك، فالفائدة لاستخدام لينكدين إذا كنت أنت فعلا تسعى مثلا استقطاب ناس توظفهم فتنشر عن بيئة العمل عندك، أو مثلا تسعى لاستقطاب المستثمرين you're looking to attract investors so you go to LinkedIn، فاستخدامك للينكدين صحيح. أما مثلا إذا كنت متجر أو شيء معين ما الكونسيومر حقك ما هو موجود في لينكدين وكنت توك خاصة في البدايات، فأهم شيء إنك تركز على المنصات اللي فعلا تجيب لك فايدة. دور على مستثمرين ممكن تستخدم لينكدين صحيح. أما إذا توك في البداية لا تشتت نفسك، ركز بس على المنصات اللي فعلا راح تجيب لك أكبر كم من الفائدة.
شكرا.
أنا الصراحة عندي سؤال لزميلتي سارة، اللي هو إذا بما أننا شفنا فرص بداية مشاريع سهلة صغيرة كانت، إيش المشاكل اللي ما كان لها حل؟ زهرة؟
بالنسبة لي مشاكل يعني أحيانا في أشياء حلول أنت تعرفينها بس لما تطبقين تسوين أغلاط سهلة، بس يعني لما تبدين الشغل بتشوفين مرة حلول كثيرة. لما تبحثين في جوجل، لما تشوفين منصات مثلا للبيع، يعني الحين تحصلين ثقة العملاء مرة سهلة. قبل ممكن تفتحين بس حساب انستغرام عشان تبيعين، الحين مع المواقع زي سلة وزد فيها خيار إنك تسوين الموقع بدون أي تكلفة، يعني مجانا، بس إنه بيكون ديزاين موقعك أقل من باقي الاشتراكات في سلة. فما أحس إن نشر الموقع هو مشكلة. ممكن تلاقين مشاكل في تحديد الكاستمرز حقك، ممكن تلاقين مشاكل في setting the values of your business، personality of your business. هذه الأشياء اللي أحس ممكن تجي فيها مشاكل وصعوبات. يعني إذا بديتين وتين مو عارفة البرسوناليتي حق البزنس حقك أو الكاستمر ممكن تضيعين. لكن في الشانلز حق الماركتينج اند سيلينج الحين أحس مرة تسهل الوضع.
شكرا زهرة.
I have a question. Would you prefer for your business or for Mohammad for business in general, if you were to consult one? Do you think you prefer websites or apps?
Sorry, your voice is not clear. I think so. Your hand is on mic. Can you please remove the hand and then speak?
Okay.
No.
Okay, is it clearer now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I was asking all three of you for your business, or if you were to consult a business in the case of Mohammad, would you recommend, for example, a website or an app?
See, first of all, it is dependent upon the type of the business section. I will recommend you this one. And secondly, for example, let us say it's also other thing is the budget. How much budget do you have? But if you have, for example, a limited budget, I will recommend you to go for the website. But the website should be well. It's called it. There's one term we are using. So when you are opening in mobile, it will look like a mobile application. It's not a mobile app actually, but it is responsive. Yes, they called it responsive website. For example, if you open the Facebook web page, it will look like a mobile app. Actually, it is not mobile app. So I will recommend you, if you have the limited budget, you should go, because the mobile application will cost you a lot. You need to have the iOS mobile application. You need to have the Android mobile application. Then you have to have the Home or some, Major. You have to make approval from the Major Google, Major iOS, which is a long, big headache actually. So I recommend first go with the website and make it responsive. And then in the next phase, when you have arbah, inshallah, then you can go for the.
Thank you.
اوكي انا اتفق مع محمد. I agree with محمد سالفه the budget. My perspective with the website والapplication, it's based on your consumer. وين المستهلك حقك موجود، وش اسهل شيء، وش اكثر شيء متعودين عليه، وش اللي بيضبط معك، روح له، توجه له. تمام. بشكل عام أنا في توجه الى الويب، بس على حسب الخدمه والبادجت زي ما قال محمد، ايضا على حسب وين المستهلك حقك موجود. يعني ناس متعودين على ويب سايت، لا تروح تتفلسف تسوي ابلكيشن تكلف على نفسك بعدين ما راح يضبط معك. فدائما ابدا مع اللي سهل تلقى فيه الناس. و I think ريموت مينا رافعة يدها يا لمى.
Okay. I think هذا من أول لما سألت السؤال، بس لو
لا شكرا جزيلا، هاي أول، بس استمتعت جدا جدا بحديثكم بصراحة. هذا لأول مرة تواصل لإلي من 20 سنة مع الدول العربية، ف thank you so much. شكرا جزيلا. One more time Mohammad, thank you so much. شكريا, as we said in Urdu.
It's my pleasure, always my sister.
Thank you.
يعطيك
الله
العافية.
يعافيك
الله يعافيك.
شكرا جزيلا، ألف شكر. إن شاء الله نبقى على تواصل. Please Mohammed, if you can give my maybe WhatsApp or to Haya, that would be great, because I think it's better to get some ideas and advices from people, local people, Saudi citizen. It's better for us.
Inshallah.
If that's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
يعطيك العافية. أرسلت لك أنا على الدايركت في زوم تويتر الحساب اللي فيه صناع المحتوى اللي قلت لك.
Okay. شكرا. Yep.
Great.
Thank you.
الله
Thank you so
يعافيك.
much.
الله يسلمك.
شكرا. Thank you.
I have one additional question. This is for all three. Are there any additional technologies that you wish to incorporate in your business in the future?
See, if you will ask me, I'm sorry, always I'm asking the first to everyone. My apologies to the other participants. I like the robotics. I like artificial intelligence, and I like the new technology which we are in Web3 metaverse. So these are the future actually. So if you go to it, it will use, and also everything is dependent upon the cost, as I'm saying. So if somebody is thinking about the robotics, so he thinks that, oh, I have to spend a lot of budget on it and it will be very expensive. Actually, it is not. It is not like before, So there's a lot of, mashallah, Saudi startups, I know them. We are also actually doing this one. So we are producing the robotics solution also. So I like it. I love it to make the process more automation, more easy to use. The other technology which I like, I wish, inshallah, in the future we can do it. And a lot of, the other people, they can have it. They called it AR and VR and XR. It's augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality. Actually, it is a bit expensive for the time being, but it is an amazing experience for the users in any business. Either you are in tourism, you are in the events, you are selling your products. For example, you have the major electronic people, they can come and see the thing, they can feel it before they buy it. So this is one of the things which every business could have in the future, I think. And when you are going to metaverse and Web3, I think so this is the technology which they are using also.
Very interesting, thank you. What about Zahra and Haya? Is there any technology that you wish to incorporate in your business in the future?
بالنسبة للfuture plans, I'm not in liberty to disclose. However, two interesting things to look forward to. The metaverse, right? As well, Internet of Things, it's much closer.
Okay, thank you. And Zahra?
For now, not really. I'm not considering any technology, but I'm sure I will look up for the things that Dr. Mohammad reviewed within his presentation.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to give some advice, small thing actually. It's very small thing. We are living in the era of the technology. Okay. So what's the technology? I usually tell to everyone these verses. The most important thing about the idea is to start immediately. Why? What is the reason? If you go back few years, there was a Yahoo, right? So it was one of the famous search engines. Then there was Internet Explorer. Then Google it came, and then he destroyed them. Then after that, new technology came like Apple. Then the mobile application came, Uber, Cream. So if you see the Uber, what do you think? Microsoft was one of the biggest platform, or Google is one of the biggest search engine. Why they couldn't launch that amazing app? So the problem is that they have the technology, they have everything, but they don't have the idea. So when you have the idea, the technology is just about the idea. Everything is existing, everything is possible in the world. But only one thing, you should have to have out of the box idea. And when you have the idea, don't think that you are alone thinking. Maybe 100 people in your city, they're also thinking about the same idea. Who will be a successful, who will be unjust? The one who will start immediately. The one who will say, okay, I will see tomorrow, I will see, okay, let me. Then you know what you will do? You will say always, oh, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. So if you will not implement, you can never be a successful. In the technology era, you should do immediately start whatever the idea is and then just start it. But you should have to have the good feasibility study, drasa jadwa. You should, okay, whether I have the right, customers here, or is it suitable for this or no? So these things you have to think about it, and always think optimistic. This is my last few words. There was a time, one company from Japan. So they was manufacturing the shoes. They hire one employee for the marketing. They said, okay, go to some countries. It's in Africa. They said, okay, go there and see, is there any opportunity? Because we are not selling any product to Africa. We are selling all over the world except Africa. So let us expand our market. So he go there. He saw nobody was wearing the shoes. No single person was wearing the shoes. Then he came back and then he said, oh, I don't think this is the right market. People, they doesn't know what is the shoes. So I don't think so. We should focus on there. Then they sent another guy also just to make sure. The other guy, he was very optimistic. He went there, he saw there is no single person is wearing the shoes. He rushed immediately. He said, you know that no single person has the shoes. If we go there, we pitch our idea in front of them. If one will use, you can capture the whole Africa. So see, and really they go there, they give 2, 4 people, 5 people a free gift as a shoes. So they utilize, and then there was a huge demand. So you have always be optimistic. People, they will talk to you negative. Really, believe me, a lot of people they will talk. Oh, no, it's not possible. So who are the one who is doing the business? You are the one. So if you will listen to the people, you will never reach to your goal. So if you know that what you are from inside, never let yourself down. Always be optimistic. Give yourself boost. Always be on the high energy. So I can give you the guarantee. Today or tomorrow or after tomorrow, you will be a successful person if you never give up. But if you give up, you can never be a successful person. So never give up, always be optimistic, and do the self-motivation. Keep yourself motivated by somehow. There's a lot of trick, but this is not a right platform to talk about it. But in the businesses, there's a lot of challenges. You have to think before you go. But once you go, don't think to go back again. So you will be, inshallah, I can give you the guarantee. You can be a next Apple from Saudi Arabia. You can be the next Google from Saudi Arabia. But only you have to take the action and implement.
Thank you so much.
شكرا أستاذ محمد وهيا وزهرة. كان إلقاء جدا جميل منكم، وأتمنى من المستمتعين أنهم استمتعوا واستفادوا من هذه المحاضرة الحلوة. يعطيكم العافية جميعا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا، يعطيكم العافية.
شكرا جميعا، أثريتونا للأمانة. اللقاء جدا ثري. Thanks a lot. It's very interesting for all of you. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure to be here. Assalamu alaikum.